Should be. I don't think it'll even float.
So anyway...
Don't be stupid, Steve. They know what they're doing. They say that the Titanic is unsinkable.
Oh, God.
But getting back to that steamboat, how'd you get off it, Mr. Greaves?
I took in a lot of smoke that day, so I admit my recollection might be a bit hazy. But somehow I managed to finally disembark. I was coughing up smoke and pretty damn pissed. I was done playing games with those boys. Weren't about to come at me. They got it wrong. A sad end for those two. If they'd only known that Emmett was still alive despite his wounds. Her old friends. I wanted Bryant all to myself. I'd heard about a large shipment of gold being transported to Wilcox, Wyoming on the Overland Flyer. I figured the Wild Bunch would likely hit such a treasure, and by God, I figured right. They blew the bridge with the... I jumped from the frying pan into the fire as the train was clearly fixing to fall. I had found the gang, but in order to find old Bob, I needed to fight. As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights, but I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death. Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway, so I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could.
Now you're really pissing me off!
You call down the thunder.
They'll kill us all!
I tried to find Bob Bryant, but it was as if he'd disappeared. Sometime later, I heard the Wild Bunch was back together. Kid Curry escaped from jail, and now he was running the whole shebang. So I took to their trail, as I was still in pursuit of my brother's killer and hoped that he was back with him. Away from there. Once I removed it, my path was pretty clear.
I'm gonna blow your damn head off. You're gonna have to do better than that. You're gonna have to do better than that. Taking you with me.
Fast as he was, I was just a bit faster. Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome. Again. I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow, friend.
Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that that train was flying down those tracks like a bat out of hell? Anyway, excuse me, Ben. Where would I find the gentleman's facility? How I remember it.
I bet you are.
You can't hide.
There sure were a lot of men determined to die that day.
You can't fight James, gang.
Let's just do this. Not bad.
Grow until it consumes everything you are.
So, did you ever find him? The man you are after?
Let me ask you something, Ben. You ever think about death?
Mr. Greaves, are you all right?
Oh, death, won't you spare me over till another year? What is this that I can't see with ice cold hands taking hold of me? Well, I am death, none can excel. I'll open the door to heaven or hell. Oh, death, someone would pray. Could you wait to call me another day? Oh, death, oh, death, won't you spare me over till another year?
So, are you gonna answer the question?
Well, I finally did track those outlaws down. They had long rifles with scopes and were well positioned to pick off any poor soul who came anywhere close. Shack? Well, it went tumbling right off that cliff.
With Frank James still in it?
Yes, sir.
But Frank James is still alive. Living.
Don't let him through!
Eventually, escaped my vengeance time and time again. I couldn't even be certain I'd recognize him after all these years. By now, he had to be close to 70.
For all you know, he could have been dead.
That thought had indeed crossed my mind. As did others. For instance, did my thirst for vengeance turn me into something worse than the man I was after? By this point in my story, but I wasn't about to call it quits. There was silence all around me. I could swear to God I saw Billy then.
Billy who?
Billy the Kid. William Bonney. He was shooting at me from a rooftop. here, there, even over there.
So I am right. You are titched in the head.
In the gates of the cemetery, I saw John Wesley Hardin, just like I remembered him. Robert Ollinger appeared with his terrible double-barrel shotgun. But no ghost army was stopping me. Finally, I saw Harry Alonzo Longabaugh.
The Sundance Kid?
Like a general leading his... Then I heard a voice call to me from afar. It was Robert Leroy. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid died there in that cemetery not 6 months ago.